This is the Hellhound CYD, and it is easily one of my favorite devices of 2026. So today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorite features and why you should make one of these for yourself. And a quick disclaimer, I don't think you can actually buy these pre-built. I think Zeek and VALHALLA Custom Solutions are working on a service where they can build them for you. But honestly, if you want the power of this device, I feel like you should have to build it yourself because it is super powerful. So yeah, let's dive in and I'll show you my favorite features. Okay, so starting off here, if we just turn it on, there it goes. So we'll start off here. I have a pin code on mine. You can set this up. And so you just input the pin code, bang, and just like that. So here we are now into the Hellhound CYD. And let's go over some of the features. All right, so starting off here, we're gonna go to Wi-Fi. So under Wi-Fi, we have a packet monitor, a beacon spammer, a Wi-Fi deauthor, probe sniffer, Wi-Fi scanner, captive portal, station scanner, and authorization flood. And so here I'll just show you the feature that I would probably use most is really packet monitor, maybe a bit of Wi-Fi deauthor. Captive portals are definitely cool too. But yeah, so I'll just show you how the captive portal works. So if we go here under Evil Twin, all we simply need to do is click start, and then we will be running an Evil portal. This one will be named Free Wi-Fi, as you can see displayed up there. So that is Evil portal. And then we can also do, for example, a Wi-Fi scanner, which will just scan all of the nearest APs, stuff like that. All just your basic Wi-Fi pen testing tools. And then last but not least, we have Packet Monitor, which has this super cool, it's almost like a waterfall. So here we can see this little waterfall monitor, and it just shows the saturation on each different channel. So then moving down, we're gonna go to Bluetooth. So under Bluetooth, we have BLE Jammer, BLE Spoofer, BLE Beacon, Predator, Whisper Pair, Aura, Race, and Lunatic Fringe. So BLE Jammer is exactly what it sounds. Make sure you're doing this with intention and be very, very, very careful, because if you're not, you could actually kill somebody with this. Like if somebody's using a pacemaker, or if they've got all kinds of Bluetooth devices that can be hooked up to them for their health. And if you jam it and that gets disconnected, that can really hurt somebody. So make sure you're being careful with this. But one of my favorite features is Lunatic Fringe. So I can go here and then click tracker scan or AirTag scan, and it will literally search through my area and show me all of the nearby AirTags or trackers. Then we've got 2.4 gigahertz. So this is scanner, spectrum analyzer, NRF sniffer, mouse jack, WLAN jammer, and protokill. So scanner just scans for all the nearby Bluetooth devices. WLAN jammer allows you to jam a WLAN network. Obviously on the 2.4 gigahertz band. This device cannot do 5 gigahertz. I hope that there will be some sort of mod. Maybe Jesse will be able to get out this firmware on a C5 CYD, but until then, we're limited to the 2.4 gigahertz band for this device. So we can also do protokill. All these things are really useful for pretty much anything on the 2.4 gigahertz band. Then we've also got sub-gigahertz. So under here, we've got the standard replay attack, capturing a frequency and then replaying it. We've got a brute force, a jammer, spectrum analyzer, saved profiles, Tesla charging port. That's actually really cool. I can essentially just go to Tesla charging port and then click open port. And assuming you've obviously gotten the right frequency antenna, you can literally just click this, and a Tesla, whatever Teslas that are near enough to you and whatever antenna you're using, you can literally just pop a Tesla charging port by clicking that. But remember guys, this is the point of the video where I say, don't be a skid. All these things are for educational purposes only, and be super careful with how you're using these. So anyway, those are the sub-gigahertz features. And maybe comment if you guys would like me to make a whole video breaking down each feature of the Hellhound firmware. I don't know if that would be useful or not, if you guys would want that. But make sure to comment below if there's anything that you guys want me to make a video about or anything along those lines. So then below, we've got RFID. Now, I haven't done a personal ton of testing with this. For me, personally, it didn't work great with my PN532 module, but it's probably just a user error and I need to keep working with it. But we've got card scanner, card reader, card clone, key brute force, card emulate, and NTAG tools. And I could be wrong, but I believe the difference between card scanner and card reader, that'll scan like an RFID or NFC card or whatever. And the card reader, what that'll do is it'll find if you have a card reader, this will detect that, and then it'll tell you, 13.56 megahertz, so on and so forth. And then down here, we've also got jam detect. This is one of my favorite features. So Wi-Fi Guardian will tell you if there is any trouble, disassociation attacks, all this stuff. A sub-gigahertz for sub-gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz for anything on the 2.4G band, and then full spectrum just shows you everything. So if I click here on this feature, what this will do is essentially learn, it'll find the baseline, and then it's calibrating all bands. And then it'll tell me if any of my networks, nearby networks, sub-gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz, or Wi-Fi, any of that is being jammed. this will tell me, which is super useful. Now we're moving on to the second row. So here we have SIGINT, or signal intelligence. If we go here, we've got EPOL capture. That's capturing essentially when a device connects to a network, it sends handshakes, and you can capture those handshakes using EPOL capture. Karma attack, war driving, IoT recon, loot, FlockU. Again, if you guys want me to make a whole detailed video, I'll do it of all of the different features on this firmware. But so one of my favorites here is FlockU. This will actually detect if there are any nearby flock cameras, and then you can actually mark them down using the GPS module so you can know where they are. But this is super cool because this will tell you if there's any nearby flock cameras. So this is the less exciting stuff, but we've got tools. This is really useful radio test when you are actually starting this device, because it'll allow you to see if your CC1101 is working, if your NRF24 is working, your GPS, all these things. As you can see, we've got a pass. We've actually got all these passed. But so anyway, that is super, super useful. And then, the rest settings. One of my favorite features here too, we've got both of them actually, skimmer. So this will detect credit card skimmers. Sorry for the little glitch there. And then we've also got drone. This is one of my all-time favorites. So essentially here, we can use drone detect to detect any drones. And then drone jelly and drone deauth do exactly what they say. It's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, these are some amazing features. You can do a lot to a drone. I mean, if you've got someone flying over your backyard or something, then you can definitely tell them to get away with this. And then the last feature, I feel like a lot of people overlook, but it's the VALHALLA protocol. Essentially, if you were to hold this right here until that line reaches the end, you would literally wipe out all of the red team on this, and it would be only blue team. For example, I don't want to get too in-depth with what this scenario might be used for, so this is really cool if you wanted to remove all of the red team stuff from your device, make it completely blue team. So yeah, that's VALHALLA protocol. So yeah, that is the Hailhound CYD. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, comment anything you guys want below. If there's any ideas for future video, anything like that, make sure to comment that down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.